One afternoon, a well-dressed businessman walked into a luxury cafe. His suit was sharp, his shoes polished, and his voice carried authority. As he sat down, he noticed an old janitor sitting in the corner, eating a simple sandwich from a paper bag. The businessman wrinkled his nose in disgust and called out to the waitress, "Why is that old man sitting here? He looks dirty. This is a cafe, not a park bench," he said loudly so everyone could hear. The waitress hesitated, embarrassed. "Sir, he works here. He's on his lunch break." The businessman smirked. "Then he should eat in the back, not where customers can see him. People like me don't want to lose their appetite." The old janitor looked down silently, his hands trembling slightly as he folded his sandwich bag. Before he could stand up, the cafe owner, a kind, elderly woman, walked in and heard the commotion. "What seems to be the problem?" she asked calmly. The businessman stood up and said arrogantly, "Your employee is ruining the atmosphere of your cafe. I suggest you train your staff to know their place." The owner smiled softly and replied, "You're absolutely right. In my cafe, everyone should know their place." She turned to the old janitor and said warmly, "Sir, please follow me." The businessman smirked, thinking she was sending him away. But to his surprise, the owner led the janitor to the best table by the window, laid out a fresh cloth, and asked the waitress to serve him the cafe's finest meal on the house. Then, she turned to the businessman and said firmly, "As for you, sir, I'm afraid you're right. You don't belong here. In this cafe, respect is our dress code. You can leave." The cafe went silent. The businessman's face turned red as he stormed out, slamming the door behind him. The old janitor looked at the owner with teary eyes and said, "Ma'am, I don't know what to say." She smiled and replied, "You don't need to say anything. You've earned this seat 1,000 times over with your hard work." Later that evening, when the cafe was closing, the waitress found an envelope under the table where the janitor had sat. Inside was a note that said, "I was not a janitor. I own several businesses. I came here disguised to see how your cafe treats its employees. You passed with honor. Expect a surprise tomorrow." The next morning, the cafe received a letter. The old janitor had purchased the building and gifted it to the owner, with a message that read, "A business that serves respect deserves to be owned by people who understand it. Drop a I, and don't forget to subscribe if you believe true class is shown through kindness, not wealth."